if it's a one-on-one fight, it's like I don't like the whole shit talking back and forth. It's like fuck you, no fuck you. It's like, okay, what's gonna happen here? Like, enough of this. Are we gonna fight? Is this a fight now, or like let's just do it and then get it over with? You know,
one-on-one fights are stupid. They get you killed. You know, people don't play by rules. It's dumb. It's almost always unnecessary. Just most people, it's just their ego gets involved and they think they're in a fucking movie.
Right.
You know? And the amount of people that get in street fights that have no training, to me, is the craziest. I've watched so many videos where guys don't know what they're doing at all.
Right. They're just, yeah, you're right. The ego gets involved in it. They're in an argument, and that transitions over into physical. But I think half the guys maybe don't think it's going to go into the physical. They're just like bluffing. Good at shit talking.
Bluffing. Yeah, you gotta don't do that.
And sometimes it doesn't, and that's good. You know what I mean, or whatever. But like, I mean, when it does, and you're not ready for it, can be terrible.
It's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
There's a comic, I don't want to say his name, but he was a real angry dude who always yelled at people, and he got in this like yelling altercation with this fucking guy, and I pulled him aside. I go, hey, man, what the fuck are you doing, man? Do you even know how to fight? He's like, no. I'm like, have you ever been in a fight? He's like, no. I go, well, why are you calling this guy out to fight? This is crazy. Like, you're going to get killed. You're going to do it with some guy one day, and he's going to go, oh, this is going to be fun. This guy,
right.
Oh, I finally get a chance to beat the shit out of somebody. Some boxer or something is going to just beat your fucking face in, man. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
You want your jaw wired shut for 6 months? Like, what are you talking about?
Especially with the health insurance companies these days.
Bro.
You never know what they're going to cover and what they're not going to not cover.
How crazy is that? Did you see the Ben Askren thing?
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
It's nuts, man.
The guy needs a double lung transplant.
I mean,
like,
how can that
not be covered? How can that not be covered?
But how can that happen in our society, man?
Exactly.
Like, what's going on?
It's profit over fucking humanity.
But how is it allowed to legally? How are they legally? I don't know the ins and the outs of it. But like, the legally allowed to be like, no, we're not covering that. You know, it's just like the idea of a pre-existing condition was nuts to me.
What kind of pre-existing condition? I mean, he's got health insurance. He gets sick. Like, what are you talking about? He got pneumonia. He's got holes in his fucking lungs.
Right.
He needs double lung transplant, and you say, no, you have to die. Meanwhile, he gets the lung transplant. I think actually Jake Paul donated a bunch of money to it.
I heard that.
And some other folks did too, which is great because Jake Paul actually fought him in the past. They had a boxing match together, which should have never taken place. Jake flatlined him.
Oh, did he really?
Oh, it was terrible.
That Askren is super tough, man.
Yeah, he's a very tough guy, but he's not a boxer.
Right.
He's never been known for having good hands. He was an amazing wrestler.
Yes.
But Jake stepped up and paid a big chunk of his medical bills.
That's awesome.
So he's training now. Again, he's posting videos, and he weighs like 135 pounds right now, and he's got this giant scar across his chest, and his arms are like sticks, and he's on the bike working out again, and Ben's trying to put weight back on, and
just trying to rehab.
Yeah. He's trying to get his body back.
Right. Yeah, but I didn't watch the whole videos, but his face looks really
crazy.
Good. Yeah.
He lost like 35 pounds. Yeah. And he was there for months, just rotting away. It's just
but
crazy.
He was a super, super tough wrestler.
Oh, dude, the Bellator days, if you go back and watch him in the Bellator days, he would just dominate guys. They would have no clue as to what he was doing. Yeah. He would take some of the best fighters in the world, and as soon as he grabbed a hold of them, they were fucked.
And that guy was known to have a motor. He would never get tired.
Yeah.
He wrestled at Missouri, I think.
Did he?
My friend Greg Warren was an All-American. He's a great comic, Greg Warren.
I know Greg.
You know Greg?
I worked with Greg back in the day.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah, funny dude.
And I wrestled and everything, but Greg was an All-American.
Yeah, he was a real legit wrestler.
Yeah, and he knows Askren.
Oh, okay.
And I met him at Nationals one year.
I always wanted Askren to fight in the UFC long before he did, and unfortunately, I think like he did sort of the prime of his career in Bellator, and no one got a chance to see it.
Right.
Because that was when he was at his best, when he was fighting guys like Douglas Lima, who was another guy who people forgot because he was fighting so much in Bellator, but he was one of the best welterweights ever. He was one of the only guys to knock out MVP.
Wow.
Douglas Lima's a fucking beast, man. And Ben Askren got a hold of him and just ragdoll.
No kidding.
Yeah, Koreshkov, another guy, killer, fucking nasty spinning back kick. He was nasty. Nasty striker. Ragdoll. Ben got a hold of him. He was just throwing those guys around. They just gave him noogies. They couldn't do shit. There was nothing they could do to him.
That's really something. Yeah, they couldn't get up. And he, I can't emphasize a guy who never gets tired.
Yeah.
Like I always had to like pace out, like and think about. It's like, how much energy is this? You kind of have to subconsciously go, how much energy is this going to take? Because I got to conserve my energy. It's like that's just not a thing.
Well, that's
with
the
him.
guy. That's the difference between a guy who's like constantly wrestling and doing it all of his life and doing camps and starting when he was a young boy.
Yeah.
And also like his technique was so good. He's like so unorthodox as well.
Right.
So efficient.
Yeah.
So
Efficient.
So
efficient with the energy is a big thing.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah. I mean, if a guy doesn't have to be tense all the time, but it's like this video that I watched with Usyk, it was very eye-opening. It was like, of course. He would do 15 rounds of 3.5 minutes with a 20-second rest. So he's preparing himself for a 12-round fight. He would do 15, but he would do 3.5-minute rounds, and he would do 20 seconds rest instead of 1 minute.
Yeah.
And if he touched his back to the ropes at any point in time, he would add another round.
That's nuts. That's great. That's really great.
Fucking hell.
I love that. It's like the Lomachenko. I didn't see the Usyk one, but I saw how Lomachenko trained.
Same trainer.
Yeah, the same kind. Oh, his
same
father?
Coach. Yeah.
His father trains
yes,
Usyk, yeah.
Exactly. Same coach.
And it's bananas, like the coordination. Mm-hmm. He quit boxing as a young kid to learn Russian dance.
Well, that's why his footwork is so crazy.
His footwork is insane.
His footwork's insane.
I would really like to have seen him fight Shakur.
Mm-hmm.
And, these guys, Tank and Shakur, are great. But they were calling him out, and it was after... I think Lomachenko was... It's after he fought Haney, and he was like, I'm kind of done. He fought Kambosos, and then that was... He wrapped on that.
I felt like he got robbed in the Haney fight.
I thought so, too.
I thought he won that fight.
I thought he won.
It was a bummer to me, because it was like, this is kind of a great comeback story. The guy fights for Ukraine in the war, comes back, gets back into shape, fights again, and I think...
And Haney's great, but he was much bigger than Lomo. Lomo was he just looked very small. He looked like, he was fighting at 35, but these guys are cutting down from God knows where. Yeah. Like, Haney's fighting at 47 now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's, you could just see their builds. Yep. They look different.
Yeah, this is a different size. But
person. Shakur, I'm saying Shakur looks about the same size as Lomo.
Also
naturally.
Super skillful.
Yeah. And I was happy. I was happy his last
fight. Best Philly shell since Floyd Mayweather. Yeah. His fucking defense was incredible.
Yeah. Defense, and he stayed. And that guy was putting the guy from Golden Boy. I can't remember his name, who he fought, but was just a good fighter and was really pressuring him. Mm-hmm. And Shakur stayed in the pocket. Yeah. He stayed in the pocket.
He also said
people
he's
were
not
calling him a runner before.
Anymore.
He's not a runner,
But he said after that fight, I'm not going to fight that way anymore. He said I took too many shots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he wanted to put on a show and show everybody he's not just a runner. He could stand in the pocket. Right. Then he's like, why am I doing this? I'll box the shit out of these motherfuckers.
Yeah. I mean, he's a silver medalist, that guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's elite. He's elite. Yeah. And just one of the best, it's as far as skill.
What do you think of Crawford Canelo?
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah, I love that.
See, I don't.
Crawford wants to do it.
I don't love it. Why? I think it's Crawford's last fight, so I'm happy he's going to cash out, and I'm rooting for him. But I would like to see him stay at 54 and fight Virgil Ortiz.
I'd like to see that too, but the big money is Canelo.
I know.
And why not do it? I mean, what a ballsy move. You go 47 to 54, and you go, fuck 60. You go right up to 68. That's crazy. Because he's really not even at 54. No. He's taken the fight at 54. He took Madrimov because it was a big fight. Yeah. Wins another world title.
Right. And he won that fight. People were trying to discredit, he fought, first of all, Terrence fought great. Yeah. Madrimov is great. He's a great fighter.
Good, dude.
And fought him differently than he fought every other guy. Yeah, because he did fight him differently. Yes.
He's dangerous.
And Madrimov is a great athlete. Anybody who does a backflip in the ring, that guy, he's a great athlete. And he is all these Eastern Bloc fighters always have 7. They're 7-0. And it looks like nothing. It's but he has 400 amateur fights.
Exactly. Like Artur Beterbiev. That's a perfect example. He had 300 amateur fights. Yeah. So did Lomachenko. They have hundreds of amateur fights. And by the time they get to the professional ranks, this isn't a regular 1-0 guy. No. These are guys that they can do stuff that you can't even imagine being able to do.
They're unreal. So who do you have in the fight?
I would listen. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great fight. You're dealing with 2 all-time greats. Crawford's one of the best switch hitters, I think, since Marvin Hagler, and one of the most skillful boxers alive. And then you have Canelo, who probably isn't the same guy as he was just a few years ago. Right. But still one of the greatest of all time. Still has brutal knockout power. If you go back to some of his... you know, like more impressive fights from a few years ago, like the Amir Khan KO, you know, like the Billy Joe Saunders KO, like those KO. Like, he's probably not that guy anymore.
Yeah.
But he's still young enough that he's still like pretty close to his prime and one of the best of all time.
I'd like to see him fight David Benavidez.
Oh yeah, of course.
And I think that the WBC should have forced that fight. I know he's the draw of boxing and he's the face of boxing and all that stuff, but
it says a lot that he doesn't want that fight.
You can't let the inmates run the asylum, for lack of a better phrase. You have to force the fight. Patrick Mahomes comes into a football season. He doesn't automatically go to the playoffs.
Right.
He's got to play every game. And if he loses enough games, he has to go on the road in the playoffs. It's like the WBC should have forced Canelo to fight David Benavidez. Because that's not fair that David Benavidez has to go up to 75 now. Mm-hmm. And he has to wait to see the winner of the Better Beef Bivol fight. Yeah.
Well, that was the fight. The fight, I mean, for Mexican bragging rights, too. You know, and
what a great fight. And in no way do I think that Canelo was afraid of him or anything. He's just trying to maneuver his career with the least risk.
And the most money.
I
think he said he wanted to fight him, but he wanted like $200 million or something crazy like that.
I mean, but it's your mandatory defense at 68. It's your mandatory. How do you choose? I know you're the face of boxing, but how do you choose? The WBC got to force that, man.
Yeah, but maybe the Saudis will cough up that money eventually. Like, maybe he beats Crawford, and then they say, listen, like, Turki Al-Sheikh decides, what does this say? David Benavidez, they offered Canelo $70 million to fight me. That's before pay-per-view. They offered me a flat fee of $5 million, and I said yes. Then we never heard back. Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But, you know, maybe for him, $70 million is not the number he wanted. Maybe he thinks the Saudis will give him